Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Chris, I cannot believe the very first play of the national title, we've already got a turnover. I think the quarterback really trusted his receiver, tried to put it in there, and the defense capitalizes by being able to get their eyes on the football to come up with that interception.
Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And the Canes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Heading left after the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from you.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Lets it go. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass rush closing in. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? And that's an offensive pass interference call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play, and now it sets up a 4th down.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Longhorns are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He flips it to the back across the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Good job there finding the back in that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
Pass caught. 2nd down now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, the linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Canes will line up to punt it away.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
With the return, it's Thompson. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown for the U. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. Hard running there, breaking tackles. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. Fighting off the defender. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to chuck it again. He's picked for a third time tonight. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Now he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught quickly.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down the red area? Beautiful play.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. So the last team standing at the top of the mountain are national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.